My name is Jessie Uduma. I'm here with my husband, Kalu Uduma.
Good morning, 4th Street family.
Yes, as Kalu had just called you, my family had over the years come to accept 4th Street as extension of our family for many reasons. Therefore, Kalu and I are here to pledge that we'll always share our talents and our resources for the healthy growth of our 4th Street family. I ask and hope that each one of you who have been touched in any way, in many ways, will also consider sharing your talents and resources to support our 4th Street family. I'm currently serving as deacon. Kalu has just come out from session.
Our adoption into the 4th Street family has been demonstrated to us in many ways since my family moved down to Detroit from Tucson, Arizona. In the January of 1985, Jessie, little Emeka at that time, and myself moved from Tucson, Arizona to continue my graduate studies at Wayne State University. It was a very challenging move for us, to say the least. We who had never seen snow in our lives were moving from 60-degree temperature of Arizona to a snow-covered and below zero temperature of Detroit. And we thought it was cold in Arizona. We didn't know we hadn't seen any cold yet. We moved to Detroit, not only challenged by cold temperature, we were extremely financially challenged. We were simply indigent students in a foreign country. I had come to the United States on Nigerian government scholarship to do graduate studies in engineering. Encouraged by the scholarship and the opportunity to open up for me, I had gone back to my village to get my girl, or my wife, Jessie, so that she too may be empowered by this scholarship and education opportunity in the US. Shortly after her arrival, Emeka happened to us. They followed multiple military coups in Nigeria, the consequence of which froze the financial support of us government scholars in foreign countries. Emeka was also a challenge to us in many ways. So in 1985, we were battling with extreme cold, extreme poverty, a challenged child, and a challenging PhD program in engineering. In our isolated world that was rapidly closing in on us, we found a solace at 4th Street Presbyterian Church. The late Dr. Bridget Jones had brought me previously to worship here at 4th Street. However, our sustained attendance for worship was made possible by late Dr. Matthew Machi, who gave us a ride to church, since owning a vehicle was a luxury we couldn't dream of at that time in our life. In the cold of January 1986, Jessie had her first real winter coat from 4th Street Open Door. Godwin Uduma from our community, who was a member of 4th Street at that time, had encouraged us and brought Jessie to the Open Door to get a winter coat. That is how we got our work from 4th Street family that year. In 2003, when Jessie and I were fearful of taking Emeka to social events outside those organized by the very few close friends we knew, members of 4th Street, I believe Randy was part of that, and Naragon and Kemen, they showed extreme courage and extreme love and took Emeka on a mission trip, youth mission trip to Cuba. Jessie and I were simply overwhelmed by the courage and loving lessons we learned from these members of 4th Street family. This courage did not end there. The same year, the Christmas pageant, Dana, who was then the Director of Christian Education, and Milfordine, also demonstrated extreme courage and love by getting Emeka play acting roles in that year's Christmas pageant. Emeka's performance did it for Jessie and I. Dana and Milfordine's courage and love opened our eyes to see the hope that love and courage can sow. From then on, we have never doubted Christ's intentions for Emeka. He's currently performing extremely well in his culinary arts rotations at Schoolcraft Community College.
We can go on to tell you what Christ has been doing for my family through the love and courage of our extended Fourth Street family. The least we can do is to reciprocate that love by sharing our talents, our resources as tokens of our gratitude to Christ and to his church family at Fourth Street.
I see a city of Detroit come back in big and exciting ways. And I see and hope for this family at Fourth Street to be a significant part of that comeback. Again, if you have any story of joy that may have grown in you from Fourth Street Presbyterian Church, please consider giving your pledge and commitment to share your talents and resources for the healthy growth of this Fourth Street family. Thank you for allowing us to share our own testimony with you this morning.